Hello, hello, hello. Oh, look at these. I don't know if these are even on mine. These are pretty neat. Medium red duffels. Medium red clothes bags. Travis. Billy. What's up? Michael, what's up? Landon, how are you? 8Bear, what's up? Great Wolf, how are you? Odie Hydros. Odie compact med pouches, compact tear-offs. Roll-up dump pouches, multicam and black. Multicam large clothes bags. What are you doing, weirdo? Must be a cricket or something running around and spazzing out over. Vance, what's up? Tack 556. Philip, what's up? Bunch of free bags here. These are all ship orders. I'll bet some stuff gets shipped tomorrow. We shipped out a ton of shit today again. This stuff all got packed up tonight. JT, what's up, man? Hit a new PR for oh, fucking good for you. Good for you, man. Got some Raid compact tear-offs. I don't know that we've ever made those. Stacked micros right there, multicam, ready to ship Monday. So everybody's plans for the weekend. I have a Forerunner is full of plants, full of vegetables, vegetable plants. I'm going to plant, ready to pop the aquaponics system off again. We won't pop it off. We really don't do shit with it. We just put water in it and there's water in it. I just took all the nasty water out. 255. Good for you, man. What do you weigh? Smells like spray paint in here. Man, it's a lot darker with that painted book like that. Holy shit, it's a lot darker. 155. Fucking good for you, man. Chuck, what's up? Isaac, you got notification. 1,800 people watch us on TikTok live stream this morning just walking. That's fucking cool. That's cool, man. How many followers are on your TikTok? Tactical Response alumni. I believe we met when I was a kid growing up in Oceanside. I remember going into the shop. Highly possible, Gavin. Highly possible. Who were you with? 11:59. Well, that's a fucking good. That's a good number, man. I mean, the for the live feed. I wonder why these are over here. These must be the samples. Surely we didn't make singles. this weekend, getting ready for a trip to Tennessee. Michael, very cool. Need to move money to pay some bills, and I was thinking about how all that work and all the paper money was considered down to the size of a plastic card. I thought about if it collapsed. A couple banks went offline. There's a bunch of shit supposed to happen this weekend. Money is useless. Well, it is, but I mean, you still have to use it to get things. How are you going to get things if you don't have money? Because the guy that has the things that you need usually doesn't need the things that you have, right? Or it's coming from a company. Just bought a new Honda CT125 Hunter Cub. Needs some SUV stairs. I'm not sure what that is, Clinton. The bike. I mean, I know it's a bike. Is that like a monkey bike? CT Hunter Cub. My dad, he as a Marine, and we would check out the downtown shops. Yeah, I'm sure you were, man. I'm sure that you were in my shop. It's useless in a bank. Yeah, and they can just take it from you. What would merchants' preferred payment be for different items if the dollar collapsed? What they need, or something that isn't, something that's stable, right? So if I have lumber, I can only trade you for so many eggs because the eggs won't store for any length of time, right? So they don't have a store of value. So, I mean, it would be gold or silver or, alcohol or just whatever, cigarettes. I mean, whatever is more scarce at the time, probably. Chickens, yeah, but then we have to cage chickens. We have to keep chickens. We have to keep things from eating the chickens. And if you came here wanting to buy stuff I have 300 chickens here. I don't need chickens. Did you ever hear of McKenna's Carpet and Upholstery Cleaning back in Oceanside? He was pretty well known. Not off the top of my head, no, man. No. Water is gold, food is silver. Not for me, it's not. You're not gonna come here and trade me what I have for food or water. Tobacco. Aurora, what's up, man? Easy K, how are you? Shipped out a couple hundred knife pouches today. I'm about to build a bunch of firewood carriers, it looks like. I didn't get a notification. Again, weird. Weird. Dixon cider for eggs. Do you need eggs, buddy? I'll give you eggs. Fucking, we're literally just cracking. I don't even crack the eggs anymore. I fill up bowls of eggs and then just smash them with the back of a screwdriver. So the dogs will, because the dogs will eventually eat them, but then they just kind of sit there, right? If I smash them, they eat them right away. Turn your notifications off and then on. The banks that failed are all West Coast Silicon Valley. Yes, because people don't need those guys. right? The Silicon Valley guys, we don't need them. Self-serve eggs. My dad works for USPS. Got his United States Postal Apocalypse shirt in today. We'll surprise him tomorrow. Awesome. I'm wearing mine right now. I have a hoodie on. It was kind of chilly up. We went to a really shitty buffet. We will never go there again. We don't ever go to buffets. Like, we go to a buffet every couple of years. I don't know why I wanted to go to a buffet. I just pictured something different than what was there, you know? I don't know what I thought was going to happen. I had like a plate of food I'd eaten. I'm looking for something to lean this against, and it's not leaning very well. I had a little plate of food, and I'm like, do you want to go to the place we normally go? We'll just leave right now. Bank of America frees people's accounts. Angel, that's not the first time that's happened in like the last few months. That has happened many times. It seems like I hear about that probably once a week in the last 90 days with Bank of America. Wells Fargo also. John wanted to live dangerously. The idea of buffet, is nice. But buffet. I see what you're saying. Buffets are usually not good. I never get notifications. Grew up on South Clemente Street. Also, I finally got myself a Strider blade, which was cool since I definitely remember visiting the shop when they were in Oceanside. So Scully is here, and he and I do a podcast once a week. He worked at Strider. He was a Marine Scout sniper, and when he got out, worked at Strider for 6 years, and then he moved here. We sent a couple hundred zippered knife pouches to Strider today. This is a Microtech Strider right here. We do Striders. I have SOE Strider collabs. We do a couple a year. Almost guaranteed a night on the toilet. Nah, it won't fuck me up at all. B of A did it back in early 2000s. It happened a couple weeks ago with Bank of America. There was tons, many irate customers. It's literally been happening with Bank of America once a week. There's been people who can't get their money. I think that so we were talking about currency, right? I think that the universal currency, aside from gold and silver, will be bullets, right? You're going to have an assigned value. We're going to say, okay, that this piece of lumber in old days US money costs this much, and every bullet is worth this much, right? Like a 22 shell might be $1, and a 9mm might be $5. Whatever the current value that we assign to that for trade of value to other things. I think that you would definitely see that happen. They will prop up the system at least until July. That's when they keep saying. They keep saying July. I keep hearing about all these hypersonic missiles that Russia's blowing places in Ukraine up with, but maybe I'm not looking very hard, but I haven't seen any photos. When all the people, I would think with all the people saying that it happened, I would think they would have some accompanying video footage of that. Trump is on the same team. They are definitely playing the same game. They are definitely playing the same game. However, was your life better while Trump was in office? I would say yes, it was. Do you like what Congress is currently doing? I mean, they're saying a lot of the right things. We'll see what comes of any of it. I know the Strider collabs are sick. Followed you for a while, but never got a chance to catch live. Well, Gavin, welcome, man. Welcome. Are you still in California there? What do you do for work nowadays? B of A once deposited $3,000 in my account. Being honest, I told them, hey, you screwed up. That's not my money. They literally argued with me. So I said, okay, let's close the account. They changed their mind. Fucking crazy. Yeah, but I don't think that really was because of Trump. I voted for him twice, just saying, yeah. Definitely had more stability. Yeah. Yeah. Your money went a lot further, right? We thought this was coming, right? It's not even bad yet. I mean, for all the squealing and shit, we things are tighter for sure. We thought this was coming. We had 3 years to get ready for it, and your money definitely went further 3 years ago. Amanda and I were talking about that on the way home. You know, they talk about the inflation rate, but what did a truckload of food? Because we buy a truckload of food, right? We fill up the Forerunner with groceries 3 years ago compared to now, right? You pay literally over twice as much and you bring home a third as much. West Coast bank failure was they brought billions of dollars of treasury bond at zero, encouraged by the government. Now that interest rates jump, got it. Nope, I'm in Phoenix. Just got too expensive. Yeah, you're better off not being in California. I pick up dead bodies for the mortuary company for now, joining Pinal County Sheriff. Right on. I got a buddy that's making fat money cleaning up crime scenes and stuff like that and picking up bodies. You hit, say 2,000 in the bank, go and ask for it. Yeah, they don't have it. And they'll fight with you. And they're, what do you need it for? None of your fucking business. You didn't ask what I needed it for when I fucking put it in here. It's a dead end job. I see what you did there. Yes, it is backed by nothing. That is true. It is backed by somebody else's willingness to accept it, the currency. Did anybody get shipping information today?
Yeah.
What?
I laughed and I said, yeah.
What?
Well, because there was like 100 packages.
Got it. Yeah, but I mean, on here, anybody get shipping? Padded sunglass cases. No. We have something that'll work for it. I don't remember what it was though. I used to wear sunglasses all the time, and then I realized when I went outside to see, I had to have sunglasses, so I stopped wearing sunglasses. I haven't worn sunglasses for years. I think the other hard currency will be skills. Most of the younger can't turn a wrench. Yeah, no shit. I hear Congress kind of sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Hard to understand, doesn't really matter. I don't know. I like what Matt Gaetz has been saying. I like what fucking Kennedy's been saying. Boebert, right? All those group, the Mises Caucus. I like what they're doing. I like what they're saying. Got the rest of the tourniquets ordered bifold tool bag. Right on, thanks for the order. I will in Santan Valley until 22nd. See the PSD guys all over the place. Great joke about dead end job. On Tim Pool tonight, Gates and Bannon, good episode. Yeah, I couldn't hear them. I put it on in the truck, and I couldn't get the volume loud enough to hear what they were saying. Tom Massey, I like him. I've met him several times. Do you believe them? I do somewhat believe them because I've met Tom Massey. I know Tom Massey lives off the grid. Tom Massey homeschools his kids. Tom Massey is present at events that I attend. What do you recommend if you do have cash? Buy land. Get someplace out of the city, someplace where it would possibly be sustainable, where you can grow your own food, someplace where you're not going to have codes and zoning up your ass overseeing what you're doing, right? Imagine if you lived in San Diego and you wanted to dig a pond in the park because you needed to irrigate your crop, right? You're going to have a bunch of shit going on, right? Was there a bunch of crazy COVID shit? Because where I live, there wasn't any of that shit. None. Take your money and get someplace like that. If you only get these guys who are talking well now to nut up, yeah, will they, right? We'll see. Will they enforce it with teeth? Just like all your sheriffs, right? Your local sheriffs, like the feds ain't coming in here and enforcing them laws. Are they going to stop them at gunpoint at the fucking entrance to the fucking off the interstate? Yeah, I watch Sean Ryan stuff, so. And here's the deal. At the end of the day, what does it fucking matter what I think? What does it matter what you think, right? What are you going to do this weekend, right? Is it going to change anything you're going to do? Is it going to affect anything you're doing in life, right? I got up at 4 every day this week. I went to bed at midnight every day this week. I will put in 40 hours of work. I'll probably put in 30 hours of work this weekend alone. It doesn't matter what a congressman does or says. I'm going to put in 30 hours of work this weekend. Nothing they do is going to affect what I'm doing. It can only get better. Chris Beck episode. I'm not sure. Is that the tranny? Trump will be playing golf. Why should Trump not be playing golf? He's a fucking multimillionaire. He owns golf courses. Why would he not be playing golf? What are you going to be doing this weekend? Whatever that is, I don't give a shit what it is. I hope it's exactly what you want it to fucking be, though. Hype till it hurts, right on. Paying off debt. Feel like I'm burning a hole in the banker's pocket. I don't have a problem with you having debt as long as you're making money with the debt. If you have a fucking television that's going to be obsolete, well, that's not good debt. Nick Freitas, he needs to get in the big shit. I don't even know who that is, Hunter Day. That's why I left Oceanside. I watched basically the entire Colorado police and lifeguard department pull a guy surfing an empty ocean. Oh, is that where that happened at? I didn't know that. I think it happened more than once, but I didn't realize that. Taking your money out of the bank. Why is your money in the bank? You're going to take your money out of the bank this weekend? Virginia State House Representative, the guys that beat. You know who I really like is the Louisiana dude, the bald dude. I like that fucking guy. Still have I have a few Porsches, Roger. What did you drive tonight? Who's going to infect the ocean? Yeah. Apparently, there are a lot of sea lions dying, though. This the bird flu is getting in them. I mean, I haven't personally seen a dead sea lion, but I do hear reporting on it. Raymond, how are you? Been a while since I've been able to get onto live feeds due to work. Hope all is well. I hope everything's good with you in Australia, man. Medical bills for a baby. It's not bad debt, but it's debt. Gotcha. My opinion is... Where did that just fucking go? Oh, he deleted it. No notification. Yeah, we hear that all the time, man. I say things that they don't like. There's a list of words you're not allowed to say. We get no monetization on a lot of videos. We get no notifications on a lot of videos. But if I went to Rumble, where everybody got a notification, how many are on here? There's only 39 people. I'll bet only 5 of you guys would be on Rumble if I was on Rumble right now, though. Nice walker. Yeah, we've been building a lot of stuff, man. We are killing it right now. We are fucking shipping so many fucking open orders. It's the free stuff. When we let guys choose their colors and get free items, man, it takes a while to build that stuff. So for the last 3 weeks, we've been building almost nothing but that stuff. Chris Beck on Sean Ryan saying he could take out all communications on the whole East Coast. 2 pounds of C4 kind of makes you wonder about our infrastructure. Well, our infrastructure is over 100 years old. There's a lot of people that say that. I mean, even the fucking History Channel did a show saying that you could knock the power out in the entire United States from a substation in Arizona. Mookie with... No, Roger. Mookie hasn't been with Spikes for years and years, man. Where have you been? It's a trip when dudes show up out of nowhere after so long asking questions about things that haven't been the case for half of a decade. No, Mookie has his son and is raising his son. Mookie is not even called Mookie anymore. His name is Ben Thomas, right? And our infrastructure is completely fucked. If you want to see infrastructure, look at the main bridge that goes over the Mississippi River coming through Memphis, right? The enormous fucking bridge that was shut down for weeks, right? The bridge that is cracked. So many of our major bridges going across riverways, they're just cracked. You can see the cracks in them. He will always be Mookie. Well, he would disagree with you, but yes, I understand what you're saying. That is a character that he played. Ben dropped off the map. No, Ben dropped off social media. If you're friends with Ben, you hear from Ben. If you're friends with Ben, you could call him right now and speak to him. A lot of people knew who Ben was, but they did not know Ben. Sending billions to you. Of course we are, man. Why is that? Do you know why? It's because if they diverted the money to fix the infrastructure, they couldn't take much of it. When they send the money to Ukraine, they take most of it. There's a list of words you can't say on YouTube, and John tries to say every one of them each live feed. Is Massey the congressman that John Lovell interviewed? No, that was the kid in the wheelchair. The one that says shoot tyrant politicians in the face. See, there it is. We're demonetized. That's one of the ones they really don't like. Bridge in Tacoma, Washington, I go over. You can see the rebar sticking out of the pavement. Yeah. Putin just got all those weapons that we left in Afghanistan. I think he's had them. They're already showing up for sale on the markets. And why did Putin get them, right? Because China is there. As soon as we pulled out, China was heavily there before Russia was ever there. You think the Russians will end up winning just with their meat grinder tactics? I think they're already winning. There's video of whole fucking cities in the Ukraine area there that is just fucking complete rubble. But you're not seeing it on US News. What's your channel on Rumble? SOE Tactical Gear. Every video we post, I don't know if the lives do, every video we post gets uploaded instantaneously to Rumble. I'm also on True Social. I'm on Gitter. I'm on Locals. I'm on MeWe. I'm on Twitter. My opinion is what the federal government does causes dire damage to your life. Things need to change. Well, that's absolutely true, right? Because our government, our politicians are owned by other countries. It is, our politicians are not for us, right? The people that run our country for the most part are not for us. They are for themselves. And when they say a place at the table, right? They're not talking about you and I. It is continuity of government, not continuity of us. So the real plan, if you look up rewilding and you look up Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, the real plan is to take all of the United States in the middle and rewild that, right? That'll be their playground. You won't be allowed to live there. So they push you into the cities, right? The smart cities on the coast, but there's not enough room there. So they put you in camps, right? They depopulate half of the population or more, which means able-bodied people who can work that will fit their cause. You will mine coal, you will mine ore that they need, right? It'll be like the Uyghur Muslims in the slave camps. All those FEMA camps and all those work camps and those work projects, that's where you will go. Your grandparents and your children, they will just cease to exist. They won't exist anymore because they don't serve a purpose to the rich. It literally, you are watching the Hunger Games come to reality is what it is. Like even the FEMA zones are very similar to the Hunger Games zones. Yeah, if you look at North Korea from satellites, there's no lights. The rich have power, but 99% of the population has no power. There are no lights in the dark. Agenda 21. Yeah, they missed it. They realized they were missing it. It wasn't happening. So look up Agenda 2030. What you really want to look at right now are 15-minute cities. 38 countries have signed on. They have them in the UK already. They're about to lock the checkpoints down. Look up 15-minute cities. And then in the United States, those are called smart cities, right? They're already setting them up in San Francisco, Portland, Washington. There's a bunch of them. There's like over 60 of them in the United States. Look it up, SMART. Now, what they say it stands for, I don't know what they say it stands for, but what it stands for is surveillance, monitoring, and tracking. They will geofence you. You will have to have this thing. Do you know when there's a crime in a strip mall, they don't even have to look at the cameras yet. They take and geofence. They look at every cell phone that was in the area of a 100-yard perimeter or whatever, or a 1,000-yard perimeter, whatever they set it at, and they see everybody that was there. And then they go, okay, well, Mary's soccer mom, she clearly wasn't, she's not on the list, right? So they whittle it down to 10 or 15 people, and then they go and start rounding those people up. They put out over 1 million warrants last year just in New York off geofencing. I saw that chick Rosie speak on Agenda 21. She's dead. Rosa Quarry, yeah, she passed away. David Icke is still around. The UK has listed him and his son as terrorists, so I don't know currently where he is. I don't know, dude. China, Korea, Russia are against us. Surprised we haven't been bombed yet. Is it? Are they against us? Are they, or are we the bad guy? Do you think maybe Putin went over when he went to Russia? He said, okay, I'm going to do this, you do that, and then I'm going to do this, and then you do that. Maybe it is the WWE, right? Maybe it is all just fucking orchestrated. Have you seen all the football players that are coming out saying, yes, it's scripted? When we rehearse, it's rehearsing the show. It's like the WWE. Hey, you're getting hurt this season. You're going to twist your ankle in this game. Have you seen any of that? Because there's a lot of it. David Icke's not a terrorist. Yeah. That's all they have to say, though, right? All they have to say is you're a pedophile or you're a terrorist. Yeah, what would we do if the Russians? I think we're the bad guys in Ukraine. It's sad for the people of Ukraine, but the Ukraine had an election. Obama's government overthrew the election. The CIA got involved. Silicon Valley Bank, the beginning of more banks. I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, what was the congressman's name in the wheelchair? They found some photos of him in college with some strippers or something, and that was kind of the end of him. I can't remember his name. It's close. I can't remember what his name was. But I don't think he's a congressman anymore. Biden caused the people in Ukraine to die. The 2 biolabs didn't help. I think those were our biolabs in Ukraine. Cawthorn, that's it. Cawthorn. I don't think it was Nathaniel though. But it was Cawthorn. Madison, that's it. Madison Cawthorn. Sharia law states they have to tell you before they do it, hence the conspiracies. Sharia law also says that if you use EMP, there's not a victim to it, so they can use EMP, they say. Running flatbed semis loaded full of speakers, metal guitar bands around the homes in the neighborhoods, and they will hear it coming. Who are we talking about, Derek? What are we talking about? Leader of Ukraine is going to make his men fight to the last man in Bakhmut after it's been encircled. I've heard reports of people who say they have family over there, and if you're a combat age male, you better not be seen out in public because they are snatching you up and putting you on the front lines within a couple of days. No saying goodbye to mom or wife or daughter, none of that. You just never are seen again. More conspiracies. There's no more conspiracy. Yeah, they all come to be. Vaudeville, the world is being burlesqued. Invite jest. GB, what's up? Gavin, you have a great night, man. Accomplish something this weekend. Make it count. The real body count. You won't. Yeah, they won't tell you. Just what happens when they come for your kids. You know they can draft your daughter now too. That's all past. Russia's winning by far. I believe that. Reinhard. What is it that I do? What do? I do a lot of things. What are we speaking about? We're going to have Self-Reliance Festival here weekend after next. We'll have 600-700 people here. And we'll be talking about what do you do if your bank shuts down? What do you do if you can't live in your town anymore? What do you do if you can't go to your job anymore, right? If the need for you at work no longer exists, right? What do you do? We actually, Amanda and I spoke about that on a podcast today. Zelensky wants your kids. Yes, of course. You like Jesse Ventura? I haven't seen or heard anything of Jesse Ventura in a long time. Yeah, fighting New World Order. Isaac's wife. Hey, happy birthday. What's up? What's up, woman? Did I just assume your identity? Woman, what's up? Didn't he move to Mexico? Ventura? I hadn't heard that. Maybe. He was on Kim Iverson's podcast today. Cool. Cool, man. He's got to be getting up there in age. He does not look the healthiest the last few times I've seen him. Alex Jones, too, man. If he would just fucking work out and control what he puts in his mouth. Dusty Rose. I never did follow any wrestling. Jesse's off grid in Baja. Rick, good night. You have a good night. Have a good weekend. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here too. We have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. We went to Cattleman's, laying on my back like a stuffed lion. Phenomenal fillet. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Alex Jones can ride a two. Yeah, yes, he can. Yes, he can. I like Glenn Beck, too. I listen to him sometimes in the morning. Alex Jones was. Yes, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. And even the school shooting, man, I think there was a lot to that. They are turning the frog. The chemicals did turn the frogs gay. They also changed the sex of the frogs. If you want to see the health of an ecosystem, all you have to do is look at the amphibians. Explored one of the old Pat Bell concrete buildings. They are built with reinforced hardened concrete structures, Cold War era. So I have not, Billy. Do you know where there is one? I believe there is one in Chattanooga, right by the ballpark. Great platform. Your shot shell rig keeps me operating during the great cuckold riots of 2029. Operating operationally. Yeah, our 12 gauge rig. We also do the cop rig. Anyway, Self-Reliance Festival. You guys should come out. We'll hang around. We'll hang out. We'll meet in person. You can see everything that you see through the camera. You'll see that it's actually here. It's not staged. Woke bombs. Dementia patient. I don't believe that is the same President Biden. There's too many pictures from old Biden to new Biden where the earlobes aren't connected, all kinds of shit. I don't think that's even the same person, if it even is a person. All right, guys, I'm out of here. And happy birthday to the birthday girl. Is Biden even alive? Exactly. Raymond, you have a good night. Even if Alex was wrong, they sued him billions of dollars. Yes, he won't pay that, though. I learned about the turning the frogs gay video when I was talking about purified water and filtered water. So many doubles. Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.